Hello, lords and ladies. Welcome back to Cartoon Hangout, your place for all things cartoon. Episode 18, Saga of the Swamp Beast, takes us to my home state of Louisiana for a mystery involving a terrifying swamp monster. Because what else would be the monster in Louisiana? A gator? That's already been done. But things are complicated when Fred keeps being shown up by an alligator detective. That story just writes itself, by the way. Poor Fred just never seems to catch a break.
No offense, but you kids may be out of your league. Leave the mystery solver to the professional, Chomps the Gator.
I knew this episode was probably going to be good when only a minute into the episode I was already laughing. What was I laughing at? Well, Daphne, of course, who else? The camera had barely panned over to reveal her vampire cosplay before I was pausing the show to laugh my head off. The look on Fred's face here says it all. I don't know if I'd go so far as to say this is my favorite Daphneism, but Daphne does certainly look good as one of the undead. Plus, it doesn't hurt that the amazing Grey Delisle has a voice to pull off a more macabre Daphne.
But fear not, my black swans. Though I've become slave to the thirst, you shall be spared the dragon's crimson dance.
She did voice Azula from Avatar: Last Airbender, after all. Although I am from Louisiana, I don't often take part in many traditional Louisianian traditions. I do partake in some gumbo from time to time, though. Despite all that, I really love that the setting of this episode was good old Louisiana. I really wish more cartoons or fiction in general took place here. There's a lot of lore and history to be taken advantage of. The Binocular cartoon knows what I'm talking about. That show is set here too, if I remember. But while this episode is set here in Louisiana, I don't really know if it took such great advantage of the setting. I mean, yeah, there's a swamp monster and delicious Louisiana cuisine and a gator who somehow is both a detective and possibly a real estate agent, and even a Mardi Gras parade during the chase scene. But I just felt like it could have been a bit more. I do appreciate the gesture of the creator of the show setting the episode in my home state, because God knows not many other shows do. We get passed up for New York or California. Blech. As for the swamp monster, I couldn't find anything it was maybe based off of. There are some monsters with similar designs, but they weren't swamp-based. It's possible this is an original creation for the show, which surprised me considering how old the Scooby-Doo franchise is, and how many times they visited Louisiana in the past. Yet they've never done a swamp monster before? The monster's design really seemed familiar, so I don't know if I've seen it in an earlier episode or what. While this show is definitely a bit more comedic than past narrations, as I have said before, and as the creators of the show have said before, even I was surprised when things like Velma rocketing off into the sky happened. And this is coming from a show that regularly has Scooby and Shaggy doing some outlandish things, such as running across water. I'm pointing it out because it just had me laughing really hard for no particular reason other than being surprised it was how Velma got away from the monster. The rest of the episode follows as one would expect. The gang do some sleuthing, a chase scene with incredible music ensues. What is that song, by the way? If anybody knows, leave a comment below. And they capture the monster. The monster ended up being Dwayne, aka the Gentleman Bandit. This caught my attention, mostly due to an earlier episode being referenced as sort of like his backstory. Namely, the first episode, as Dwayne had attended the Kingston University, even had a ring, actually. And in the episode, Scooby and Shaggy even mentioned Mitch from that episode too. If I remember correctly, he was the villain of that episode. So that was a nice little throwback to that episode. Be Cool Scooby-Doo is not really continuity heavy like its predecessor, Mystery Incorporated, was, but I really do enjoy the little small references here and there from time to time. It makes the show feel like it's a living, breathing world, and their adventures don't take place in a vacuum every week like some iterations have treated it in the past. All in all, I'd say this was a decently entertaining episode. To compare it to last week's, I'd say it's not quite as good, but you'll get plenty of laughs from it, and if you're a Louisianian like me, you'll love the various shout-outs to our culture. The Daphneism was really funny, as were the various hijinks the gang got up to. I especially loved Scooby and Shaggy partaking in the thinly veiled parody of the Ghost Reaper Pepper. As for Fred this episode, I didn't really find his competition with the Gator all that amusing, more annoying than anything. I think I felt that way because we've already had Fred in the show in competition with others who weren't good at sleuthing, and this time it wasn't even a person. And in the past episodes, I'm not sure if it's happened once or maybe twice, but they weren't good at sleuthing, but they still showed him up. So we've already seen that before, so it didn't really, interest me this time. So that's my review of Saga of the Swamp Beast. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like. If you want to share your thoughts on this episode as well, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. Sorry this review is up so late, and take care.